Hello and welcome to Adventures Edge. My name is DM Don, and this is the first video in a series of how to play Adventures Edge, which is a tabletop role-playing game system written by myself. I'm initially recording these for my new playtesters. This system has been in playtest now for about the last 9 months with my home group, and I've recruited a new group of people to actually do some live stream playtesting of Adventures Edge. We're going to be embarking on some new adventures, possibly going into some classic D&D modules or maybe even some Pathfinder modules. So we're going to be doing a lot of exciting things with the system as we continue the playtest, getting it ready for publication. So the system is completely written. We're still doing just some fine tuning. If you are interested in experimenting with the system yourself or trying it out, it is available to preview in a wiki at adventuresedgerpg.com. So, starting off, what is Adventures Edge and why should you be interested in it? Adventures Edge is a modern D20 skill-driven fantasy role-playing game about exploration, wonder, and hard-earned victories. It brings back classic elements of the original role-playing game. It was designed for players who want character complexity in a streamlined system and for game masters who want to run long-form campaigns without the system breaking down at high levels. It's especially for those who want challenging play and meaningful choices, where danger remains real but not grim. It is a game of planning and not power fantasy. Making characters in Adventures Edge gives you customization without restriction. The stats may be familiar, but they define your character in a truly unique way. You can choose from 12 different races, including humans, dwarves, elves, fairies, gnolls, goblins, a trolley, trolls, and more, and all have special abilities and role-playing styles. While each of the 18 classes grants specialized abilities, no character is locked into a rigid progression tree. Anyone can learn to wield weapons, customize fighting styles, brew potions, develop adept powers, or cast spells. No one class is required for play. Adventures Edge balances depth with playability. The most complex part of the game is building your character. Once play begins, resolution is streamlined. Skill checks are consistent, subsystems are limited, the action economy is static, and combat actions are resolved quickly. You won't find alignment, dark vision, clerics, feats, spell slots, weapon damage dice, or HP bloat. Dice rolls are active player only. Combat has dynamic initiative, facing, reach, wounds, and minimal tables. What you will find are over 600 new spells, 100 adept powers, and nearly as many combat maneuvers. The Monster Codex includes over 100 creatures and an extremely simple conversion process to use any D20-based bestiary that you have, and you can convert them to an Adventures Edge creature in just a matter of minutes. This allows game masters to readily use any material published over the last 50 years with minimal conversion issues. There are no tiers of play. Characters grow in skill, influence, and capability, but the core action never changes. A sword remains dangerous. A misstep remains costly. Combat is decisive and strategy matters at every level. Experience is earned by overcoming challenges, not simply defeating enemies. So the world remains logically consistent from first level to 20th level. Adventures Edge sits left of center in the spectrum between realism and fantasy. Equipment choice and preparation matters, and you will see arming swords and chainmail hauberks alongside fireballs and dragons. This is Fantasy Reimagined. If this sounds interesting to you at all, feel free to come along as I cover how to play the system in the next series of videos. Thanks.